It's great to have Jiri Prochazka back in action, looking to reclaim the light heavyweight championship of the world. Now, a lot has changed in the last year, but one thing that did occur was, of course, an injury that took you out of action nearly a year ago. How has your recovery been, and what was it like being away from competing for nearly a year and a half?
It's. I'm happy to be back. Happy to be back in the work. Happy to be back in fight business. And after 1 year, what to say more? I'm happy to be back in the process, and especially when I'm like on that fight card like that next week in Madison Square Garden, main event. That's the one of the best comeback for me.
What would you say that you missed the most about the actual walk to the cage and competing in front of a crowd? Is there a particular thing that you can pinpoint?
Yeah, that pressure, that feeling of the fight arena, and all these stuffs around. So that's I a little bit missed, but I was happy to I used that time. I used that time. I effectively effectively not just to recover my shoulder, but to heal up all my body, heal up all my body, and and upgrade my style. Yeah.
You talk about missing the pressure. That's kind of one thing that you can't emulate in any sort of training scenario is the pressure that you feel when you're actually heading to the cage and getting ready to compete. Why do you think of pressure as a good thing? Is something that you actually miss rather than something that, a lot of people would dread having that kind of pressure?
Yeah, but I need the pressure to grow, to feel to feel that opponent is really dangerous for me, and I need to feel that that my opponent is really good, and he have sharp weapons, and that's what I feel, and that's keeps me alive. That keeps me really intensively, like in the game, and that's something what I missed.
Is that one element that you feel helps you rise to the occasion, helps you bring out the best in yourself that you can't really
Yeah,
get in
yeah,
training?
sure. It's like how to say objectively, like that's just it's a stress, yeah. And I need to feel these like natural, healthy stress uh, from this situation, because normal life is for me, uh, how to say, not too calm. But I like fighting. I like all these pressure around, and that keeps me growing.
Now, in terms of your recovery, is there anything that you did that was a little bit more experimental in terms of what you did to recover? I know that you are very non-traditional with the way that you approach your training and health in general.
And what's the question?
Like, were there any sort of things that you did for your recovery that maybe people wouldn't ordinarily do that you felt maybe it helped speed up your recovery or helped you mentally or anything like that?
Yeah, I think the for recovery is by my view, attitude is important. Like focus, meditation, focus, and keeps your body uh, keeps your body relaxed, active in some points, and with that you have to balance it. Yeah, balance the training, the right right type of training, and right type of relax. So for me is meditation, directed focus to your body, work with with your body to on another level.
What's the longest amount of time that you've ever meditated for in a row?
That's not important, like how long. Uh, I don't want to to hustle with these things, because this is not about the quant. This is not for like counting for quantity. It's meditation is every time about quality. Yeah, and like fighting, like life, and yeah, that's and how to say I meditate long. If you know how to meditate, you can meditate all your life. Yeah, all your life you have to be present. You have to watch your thoughts and all these things around. So that's what about meditation is, and so then it's infinite meditation.
What's the enemy of good meditation? Like, if you were to say, I meditated for 20 minutes, and I don't feel like I did, I got a lot out of it. What would be the thing that would be, I guess, counterbalance the positive
Yeah.
attributes?
Like every time is not disciplined mind. Yeah, every time every time it is disciplined, and not just the thoughts which you can't, which you don't know how to watch, and sometimes it's your ego. Sometimes there's many things which is the like problem with in meditation. Yeah, sometimes it's the some some old traumas or or emotions from past. Please.
So with Alex Pereira, what do you think is the biggest takeaway from watching him compete? You know, he's only competed once in your weight class. Do you think that he's better at 205 pounds?
Ooh, I think not. Uh, I think he was what I saw. When I saw the performance in his in the middleweight, and now his last fight with Blachowicz, and I think and everybody saw that, like his performance was not too good, like in the middleweight, but still he's a dangerous. He have a like big he have a more weight, so that's something what I have to be prepared for, and I am.
Do you come into these fights with like a set strategy? Because watching your fight with Glover Teixeira, it seemed like you were very much going with the flow, and whatever was happening, you had a good reaction to that. Do you come into a fight against Alex Pereira with a strategy, or is it more like be yourself and go with the flow of the fight?
That's the thing what we worked on with my team, uh, how to take these fights. If if it's good to do a lot of strategy or and tactics, and I think this fight wants both from everything, a little bit strategy, tactics, and half of that, and half of like pure flow, pure violent, pure uh, beautiful storm.
In the last year, where have you spent most of your time? I know that you don't always travel and train in the same places. You like to travel quite a bit. to different locations?
Wow. I don't know where yeah, a little bit. I tried to climb mountains a lot of mountains, and yeah, that was my last year, like not last year, but my yeah, my last year, like I climb mountains, and I don't know what do you mean something
Well,
special?
just places, like different places around the world. Where have you spent? Did you spend most of your time in the last year? Which city? Which locations? Things like that.
I think the most interesting was the mountains. Yeah, it was the mountains where I took the power for these fights.
Do you feel like you summoned power from the mountains? Like what part about that do you feel gives you the strength?
Yeah, every time when I go there to the mountains, and doesn't matter where, if it's in a forest, if it's in the ocean, doesn't matter where. Everywhere is the the right time where you are to everywhere is the chance to take a power from what you see, what you feel. That's the true power.
Well, it's a great message and an inspiring one, as has been your comeback. We're looking forward to seeing you in the main event, UFC 295, Madison Square Garden. Yourself, Alex Pereira, in the main event. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.